Everything that exists in the universe has an energy signature or frequency, which is manifested by light, color, and sound, whether perceived by our limited sense capabilities or outside their range. As the seeker begins to shift awareness inwards, he is no longer totally reliant on the external sense organs, and thus, as openness to other planes or worlds begins to occur, he can start to perceive the energetic signature of forms, forces, and beings that operate on these other planes. As this is still being transcribed into his body life mind complex, these may take forms that are recognizable to him, even if these are not full and complete representations of the reality on those other planes. Given the limits of the mind and the capacity of language, the transcriptions try to illustrate the light, color, or sound with something known and able to be communicated externally. The fact of the experience implies some interaction with one of these inner or subtler planes, and thus the interaction of the energy into the being stationed there. Thus, one may be able to identify a linkage between the light or the sound and a palpable expression that occurs in the conscious awareness of the individual. Sri Aurobindo writes, quote, "The sounds of bells and the seeing of lights and colors are signs of the opening of the inner consciousness, which brings with it an opening also to sights and sounds of other planes than the physical. Some of these things, like the sound of bells, crickets, etc., seem even to help the opening. The Upanishad speaks of them as Brahma Vyakti Karani Yoge. The lights represent forces, or sometimes a formed light like that you saw may be the light of a being of the superphysical planes. Fire, lights, sun, moon are usual symbols and seen by most in sadhana. They indicate movement or action of inner forces. The sun means the inner truth. Lights are of all kinds: supramental, mental, vital, physical, divine, or asuric. One has to watch, grow in experience, and learn to know one from another. The true lights, however, are by their clarity and beauty not difficult to recognize." End quote. Reference Sri Aurobindo, Integral Yoga, Sri Aurobindo's Teaching and Method of Practice, Chapter 7, Experiences and Realizations, Symbols, Lights, Colors, Sounds, pages 193 to 196.